Alright, let's do this thing. I am ModelOmega, and this will be my first official video, I guess you could say. And yeah, I've been planning for doing something along the lines of actual video work for a long time, but either been too lazy or haven't had the proper equipment for it. But I'm just going to make do with whatever free equipment I can get and try and make some stuff. And yeah, I'm starting with a Let's Play. How original. There's a million other ones of those on YouTube. I'm not going to lie and pretend I'm not going to do anything else than any other Let's Player couldn't do, aside from doing my best to be funny, informative, answer questions, whatever pleases anybody. Anyway, yeah, for my first series of videos, this will be a Let's Play of my third favorite game in the Fire Emblem franchise, Fire Emblem Thracia 776. In case you're wondering, my two other, put this right below Genealogy of the Holy War and Path of Radiance as my number 1 and 2, respectively. In terms of a Fire Emblem game, or a strategy game in general, Thracia 776 is pretty well defined as what you would call a trope codifier if you're a TV tropes guy. It came up with a lot of stuff that was used later in the series or in other strategy games. It's very unique. It has a lot of stuff that's not in other Fire Emblem games or even other strategy tactic games in general. Stuff like capturing units and taking their items, the ability to trade multiple times in a turn, dismounting on pretty much every single mounted class. A whole bunch of unique units and pathways and items. It's really fun stuff. The game is pretty damn unforgiving though, especially if you've never played a Fire Emblem game, and especially if you've never played this game. If you're at all interested in playing this after watching this or any of my other videos, please get some help for the first 8 chapters or so. You'll thank me. I tried playing this without help and I did not have a good time. But once you get past the first 8 or 9 chapters, you've got pretty much figured everything out. In case you're wondering, that opening is actually not translated. That was entirely done by the Japanese team. I don't know why they decided to put that part in English, but whatever. The translation patch I'm using isn't quite complete. You'll see in a minute there's some gibberish that pops up with characters here, but it's just for this, and I believe the character endings. Everything else should be done. I've actually never technically finished this game. I've gotten to the last 2 chapters multiple times, but the translation patch I used to use was broken, and it would always freeze my game and crash it and do crazy, stupid stuff at that point, and I just didn't have the heart to play without a translation patch. I would just make too many damn mistakes. For this playthrough, I am not going to use save states unless absolutely necessary. Probably will break that a few times, but I really don't want to use save states, so to minimize mistakes, I'm going to try not to use, want to use a Japanese to English translation for it. In terms of anything else I want to do, this is just a gateway to YouTube for me. I don't plan for this to be a really serious thing. I'll talk about the game, I'll talk about stuff, but what I do want to do in the future is eventually, I'm working on a Civilization 3 mod, and I'd like to post some stuff of that, maybe some more Civilization 3 mod stuff, and I'd also eventually like to do some videos on Metroid, my favorite gaming series in general. I'd like to do like a retrospective of the series, the ups, the downs, and talk about that game, which shall not be mentioned yet, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is coming to a close. I will stop now, rambling on. Hopefully my voice comes out nice and clear. Anyway, this has been ModelOmega, and I look forward to making these. See you all later.